What's going on? It's your boy Flagrant Elbow, and this is the Flagrant Elbow Show. Hot news for Detroit came out yesterday, and I know most of you have already heard about it, but Jared Goff received the bag, $212 million for 4 years. Annual average, $53 million a year. $53 million a year. I know a lot of us wanted to keep it under 50, between 45 and 50. Lower would have even been nice. But when you look at what Jared Goff has done, no one else has done this for the franchise. After the drought they've had with winning, with making it to the playoffs, with winning in the playoffs, and then to take it to the NFC Championship game, to win the division, Jared Goff has done a lot. He's had his ups and downs. He's had some games where you're kind of scratching your head. And really not just necessarily games, but he's had some moments where you were scratching your head and some inconsistent moments. He throws a wobbly ball. He underthrows. He's not perfect. But the Lions have made it to the NFC Championship game. They have made it to the playoffs. They have won in the playoffs. They've won their division. It's a lot of things that Jared Goff has done that warrants what he's making and what they're giving him. So in my opinion, I feel that it's a good contract, because this is what happens. You don't want to go into this season, which is part of the window that the Lions have for the Super Bowl within the next season, the next 2 seasons, or maybe even the next 3 seasons, getting to the Super Bowl and winning the Super Bowl. I know everyone wants it to be done this season, and we'll see. This is the most complete team they've had, front to back. So we'll see. We'll see how that works out. But the Lions giving him that contract, especially ahead of a few other quarterbacks getting ready to get their contracts, says a lot about how they feel about Jared Goff, how the ownership feels about Jared Goff, how they feel about this team, putting money on the line for their own players, Amon-Ra, Penei Sewell, and now Jared Goff. So you like that. You want Jared Goff going into this season with no weight on his shoulders. No weight on his shoulders. You want him to be relaxed, because this is part of that window to get to and win a Super Bowl. You need your top man running the offense on the field to be comfortable, to be locked in, not worrying about whether or not he's going to get a contract extension, not worrying about anything, going out there playing freely. And this right here ensures that happens. This ensures that happens. So he's got that weight off his shoulders. He can go out there and look forward to getting back to the Super Bowl himself and taking this team over the top. Because he got there with the Rams. Now he has his own team. He's the top dog on the team, making the most money in franchise history at that. This is Jared Goff's team. He could truly feel like this is his team, and he can take Detroit over the top. And now, being the top dog on the team, he can bear that responsibility with pride. So we'll see how it goes. Like I said, I'm glad he's not going into the season worrying about an extension, worrying about them franchise tagging him and all of that stuff. You know, give the man, take care of your own, give the man his money. He's earned it. He's taken the Lions no place no other quarterback has taken him in 3 years. He has some things that he needs to work on. Yes. But when he's on point, he throws about as accurate ball as anybody in the NFL. His touchdowns to interception ratio is nice. It's very nice. Is he a top 3 quarterback, a top 5 quarterback in the entire league? Maybe not. But he's around that 7 mark. And he's taken this franchise where it hasn't gone before. So as a franchise, you take care of your guy. And they did that. $170 million of it is guaranteed. That's a solid number. And the rest will be incentive based. We don't exactly know how it's going to be broke down. Is the 4th year a void year? We don't know all of that yet. At least I don't. If somebody does know that information, drop a link or drop a comment in the comments about it on how it's broke down. But I'm not a numbers and analytic and salary type guy. I just give you my take and my opinion on what I see happening. But I'm glad they got it done. I'm glad that the Lions can move forward. And, we really got some fun football to look at. Amon-Ra's not worried about his contract. Panay's not. These guys are going to go out there and play ball. They're getting ready to go out there and play ball. And the leader of the team, the quarterback, is going to go out there and play some ball. Now, everybody's saying that Jared Goff needs to win a Super Bowl in order for this contract to make sense. There's a lot of factors that go into Jared Goff winning the Super Bowl. There's a lot of factors that go into the Lions winning the Super Bowl. All of those factors don't include necessarily Jared Goff. Jared Goff needs to play. He needs to be solid. He needs to perform at a high level. But there's other factors that can take away that Super Bowl chance. Bad calls, fourth down, going forward on fourth down that don't come to fruition. Bad defensive play. Bad special teams play. The defense can't get turnovers. Somebody fumbles the ball. So there's a lot of factors that go into whether or not this team makes it to the Super Bowl and wins a Super Bowl. But you don't want Jared Goff to be the cause of any of that. This contract tells Jared Goff, don't be the cause of us not making it in any shape or fashion. Do what you're supposed to do. Play at the highest level you can. That's what's expected of you. You get in the bag, that's what's expected of you. So, if they don't make the Super Bowl or something happens and they don't win the Super Bowl, then we want to remember that, and we don't want to necessarily blame him for everything if they don't, if it's not his fault. If it's warranted, then it's warranted, and we can complain about the contract. Then we can complain about the contract. Let me know how you feel, though. Do you like the contract? If you like it, put yes in the comment. And the reason why. If you don't like it, put no in the comments. And the reason why. Let's keep our comments respectful of everybody here. If you don't mind, please give me a like. Please give me a subscribe to the channel. And I hope you enjoy the Flagrant Elbow podcast as we talk Detroit sports, particularly the Lions. And we'll see what the Pistons are do next also with their number 5th pick from the lottery again. Oh my goodness, number 5th pick in the lottery again. So anyway, with that said, that's all I wanted to talk to you guys about today. Thank you for your support, your continued support moving forward. We're talking more about the Lions, and everybody just stay safe.